Welcome to the Shift Collective. I am Tricia Dycka. I am a success strategist, aligning your mindset to attract clients and wealth. I help high achieving women entrepreneurs break through their subconscious barriers and self doubt so that they can attract with ease their high level clients and step into their next level of leadership and success. Today, we're talking about reprogramming your subconscious for business success, how to align your mindset and magnetize your clients. So, today, I really want to talk about the subconscious as your business blueprint and how the subconscious mind is got a hidden script running in the background. So everything that you're doing every single day, 95% of your thoughts and decisions are coming from your subconscious programming. The energy and beliefs you hold are shaping your business outcomes. So, for example, you are trying to grow your business or you are trying to attract more clients. And if you subconsciously believe that success requires struggle, you're going to repel ease. So if you want high ticket clients and you really believe it's super hard to get high ticket clients or they're not around, guess what? Your subconscious is always going to show you what you believe. And that is where part of how we can actually see what's going on. So you'll undercharge for your clients, you're going to overwork, or you're definitely going to attract your non-ideal clients. Like, how difficult are your clients right now to deal with? Are they energy drainers? Do they constantly email you or bypass your boundaries? So for me, I wanted to share a personal story about a client of mine. And what she felt was she was not worthy and deserving. She wasn't worthy and deserving of that level of success she truly desired. So what was happening and what was showing up were clients who crossed over her boundaries. She had to over deliver over and over and over again, and her clients continued to expect more. And her level of success, she started to believe that she would never have. She started to believe that success was super hard to attain. She started to believe that success really wasn't hers. And once we got into those limiting beliefs, those subconscious beliefs are what are running the show. So if this is what you believe, this is what you're going to attract. This is what is your subconscious is constantly going to show you over and over and over again. And I really wanted to share this story. I was doing a live talk in a Facebook group, and somebody was super transparent, and they were saying that this particular month, they consciously gave themselves a specific dollar amount they wanted to make that month, and they made it. However, their subconscious, who's running the show all the time, felt safe and comfortable at a much lower level. They ended up having a big bill. They ended up having car trouble, and they ended up having something else in their life that brought them back to that level that they were comfortable at. So even though you may not be comfortable in your comfort zone, that's where your subconscious feels safe. So how subconscious fear and doubt are manifesting in your business, let's identify some of these hidden blocks. So how many of you procrastinate? You have something to do and you're putting it off. You're putting it off. You want it to be perfect. You're actually underpricing your services and you're underpricing what you truly believe that you can charge for the transformation that your services provide. I'm not saying price at your worth. No, 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 because your worth, let's be super, super clear, your worth is priceless. So what you want to charge is for that transformation you deliver. What are your clients walking away with? How are you transforming their lives? And you're going to base that transformation on what you're going to charge. And let me also explain that we can charge $97, $400, $200 for something that is worth so much more because of the transformation, but you're comfortable charging that. And what's happening is your subconscious is over and over saying, this is where I'm safe, this is where I want. So when you start to raise your prices, you feel that struggle. You feel like, oh my God, nobody's going to pay that. And that is a belief. That is an absolute belief. So check that out. See how it's showing up for you. See what types of clients you're bringing in. And also, and I did this. Oh my God, I did this. This story of I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm doing all the right things, but I'm stuck. That stuck is a story. That right things is a story, because here's the situation. All strategies work. They really do. It depends on the strategies that you desire for your business. Check in with yourself. How does it make you feel? So I had a client who refused. She did not want to get on video, and that's fine. You can create videos using screens and PDF, not PowerPoints, that actually you can talk while you're going through your PowerPoints. Or you could put up something if you're creating on TikTok, or if you're creating a short on YouTube, you can use just a visual, and then you can talk through that visual, or you could just use the words. So you have to see, but the question then becomes, are you afraid of visibility? Are you afraid of what people are going to say and how they're going to judge you? So it's really about bringing that awareness to those stories that you are telling yourself. So I want to ask you, like, what belief right now do you hold about your possibility of money, of success, and clients? What do you believe about all of that? I want you to just check in, and I want you to actually do some journaling around that. What are your beliefs about what's possible for that? I want you to reflect on those beliefs, because you'll see it. How much are you making a month with your clients? What does success truly, truly mean to you? There's so much on the internet about success and freedom and what it's supposed to look like. But I want you to stop and really reflect about, what does success mean to you? What does freedom mean to you? What does freedom provide you? So most of us got in our businesses to have a life of freedom, time freedom, choice freedom, experience freedom, creativity freedom. And what tends to happen is we left a 9 to 5, and now we're working. How many hours a week are you working? Because it's one more thing. I got to do one more thing. Success has to be hard for me. Success is 60-hour work weeks, because that's what I was shown growing up. Or that this is a big one. The clients that you're accepting. If you have that, I got to take any client because I just need to, I have to have that money coming in. What then is coming out is your lack. Accepting any client, even though you know deep, deep within this is not your ideal client. Why? Why are you accepting that client instead of saying no? And that was a hard lesson for me years ago. I was actually working with somebody in a specific issue, and it was a month-long contract. And I have to tell you, at the end of that month, I went, how did I miss the signs? Or even, did I miss the signs? This was not an aligned client. Because after that month, she wanted to renew, and I actually said, no, I am unable to continue. And I think this person would really be a better fit for you, for exactly what you're desiring to do. And that was an interesting thing, because as soon as I pulled back and I said no, it was like all of a sudden, my ideal clients started to come out. And I think what also is such an interesting piece for reflection, and even if you want to journal this out, is who is your ideal client? I know so many of us are told to niche down, niche down, niche down, to the point that it's like you're beating a dead horse. What type of person is ideal? I think we forget to really look at the personality of the person who would be a great fit. So what are their values? What type of person do you want to bring in? So what do they do? Do you want the doer? Do you want somebody who has the same or similar values that you do? The loyalty, the honesty, the adventure, the joy. This somebody who is going to, when you explain to them what's going on, they're going to actually get out and create that inspired action. It is through our action that we truly create clarity. Over and over again, our actions create that clarity. So where are you looking for these clients? What types of clients are you looking for? And we tend to give so much of our power away to what we are told outside on that internet platform. We tend to give that power away. Now, take that power back and start to really see what's working for your business, what's working for your clients. And remember, we have these constant stories we're telling ourselves. So if you're constantly saying to yourself, clients are hard for me to find, clients are hard to come by, they don't want to pay my raised prices, I'm not good enough at this, I've got the imposter syndrome. And instead of imposter syndrome, I think maybe take a step back and look at it. Is it an experience issue? Is this something that you are doing over and over and over again? A mentor of mine say, create imperfect action. Create that action. It's not going to be perfect the first time or the second time, but continue it. It's the reps. It's just like you want to lose weight. You're not going to lose that weight in a day, and your muscles are not going to firm up in a day. But repetition creates that. Repetition, if you're showing up for yourself and you're showing up and you're creating your content and you're working on your mindset. And I don't mean by when I say work on your mindset, read something positive. I am saying, what are you bringing into yourself constantly? Your external beliefs. What are you watching? What types of songs are you singing? What types of material are you reading? Because you have to remember, everything that we're bringing into our environment is coming through our subconscious. You're reading it, you're singing it, you're watching it, you're hanging out. So check in those areas to see what stories that you have. It's super important. And then when you start to catch your stories, you start to catch these beliefs. What you want to do is change those beliefs, reframe those beliefs. So, and there's so many affirmations out there, and I really want to share why affirmations alone don't work. Because what's happening is you're saying it over and over and over again, but the conscious mind rejects what it doesn't believe. If you start affirming, I am a multi-millionaire, and subconsciously, your subconscious is laughing at you, your affirmation's not going to stick. What will stick is when you start to, when you're trusting your own voice. Because a lot of these affirmations that are being listened to, they're listened to in tracks or on YouTube. And it's not in your voice. And B, a lot of these affirmations are not your desired end result, meaning you have to look at what you truly want. So when you start saying, I'm a multimillionaire, and you're like, we're not even close. So what I want you to do is step back to bypass your resistance and integrate deep change. You want you to step back, and I want you to be in alignment. And when I say alignment, I want you to create affirmations in your own voice, but affirmations that actually make you feel peaceful, happy, expansive, that you're growing. And it's this excitement that you're actually saying these affirmations in a way that your subconscious and conscious start to align. They start to become cohesive. And so, for example, let's try this one. I want you to see how this lands. I want you to start repeating a new belief. Do it silently. And if you can't, bonus points if you can, in front of a mirror. I am safe to receive success effortlessly. Not only that, you want to feel into all affirmations that you're creating. How does it make you feel? And one of the biggest things that I've had my clients do, and everything I have my clients do, I do myself. I actually tell them to go stand in the mirror and look at themselves deeply in their eyes and start to repeat this. Mirror work is huge because when we shy away from this, we definitely don't believe it. But when we start to feel that feeling of excitement, of possibility, of opportunity, of expansiveness, yes, I want to do this. It is actually walking in that mirror and talking to yourself. Or even, and this is something that I do several times a week, is I will actually ride my stationary bike in front of a mirror. And as I'm riding my bike, my consciousness is on me riding the bike. And then I start talking to myself in the mirror. And I start repeating affirmations that make me feel good. And I remember 3 years ago, I was like, my business is successful. And I was talking about my business being successful. I was talking about different ways. But at that point, over 3 years ago, I was an empath coach. And every time I said it, I felt resistance. So I stopped talking about being an empath coach and I started just talking about business in general for me. And I was excited for how my business was going to become successful, how it was successful. And I did not know the how of it. However, every day I was creating inspired action. And the next thing, my subconscious started to show me ways that my business was successful. And it also showed me I had a big disconnect. I wanted to have a global international business. And what I was doing and how I was doing was not the way that it was. So I shut that business down. I did a huge pivot. And once I did that pivot, I was excited. And my subconscious started showing me the proof that I was on that right path. Sometimes we hold on to a business after it should have been let go because it's that control. We could do it. I got it. We got it. Let's keep pounding the pavement with this. But once you let go what does not work, and that for me was shutting down my business and started this one, it was like all of a sudden your subconscious starts to show you such amazing opportunities and possibilities. So stop and really check in with what you're telling yourself. Start to check in with the signs your subconscious is starting to show you. Where is it showing you that you have this belief? And then sometimes when, for example, we think that our consciousness and our subconscious are starting to bat one another, is because we will see the proof positive of what we're saying in our subconscious, but our conscious is going, nah, it's not going to happen for me. And that's when you say, wait, but this is my new belief. This is what I desire to be. This is what I desire to have. This is what I desire to do. Oh my God, now you want to reframe it and go, my subconscious is showing me this is possible for me. My subconscious is showing me that the opportunities are out there for me to do this and be successful. So it's really important to pay attention to those things. So when you start to see somebody out on the internet, social media, talking about the things that you desire or the money that you desire to make, and you start saying, yeah, that's me. That's possible for me. I will have those opportunities. I am having that opportunities. So instead of retracting, start to expand by saying, thank you for showing me what I have and what is possible. Instead of going back to that old neural pathway of that's not going to happen for me. Because sometimes the old beliefs will start to attempt to be louder than your new beliefs that are embedding, those new beliefs that you truly desire. But it has to be something that you truly desire. You stop walking around saying, I am a money magnet or I am a multimillionaire if you don't even believe it. What I am definitely sharing with you for you to try, for you to do, it's really not try, it's do or not do, is start creating affirmations. So for example, here's a big one. People are like, I'm making $10,000 a month. And if you're not even close to 10,000, so take what you are making and jump it up by 2,000, by 3,000. You see, we think it's going to take a long time, but the reality is, as soon as that belief comes without resistance, without us constantly judging ourselves over it, you can quantum leap like that. You can quantum jump. Boom. That is what you're making. Or you want to say, I'm having 7 clients this month, and you get them, and then next month you only get 4. That's where you're comfortable at. So then you start saying, I did it. I did it. I am more than capable of continuously having 7 or more clients a month or more. When we try to pigeonhole ourselves, that's when the universe is tying its hands. But when we start to include words such like as or more, or I am making this or more, or I am doing this or more, you're allowing for that spaciousness of the universe to come in and help you co-create while your subconscious is rewiring what is possible for you. So your business is not just effort alone. Your business is about alignment. What makes you peaceful, happy, and expansive? And I really want you to start paying attention to your self-talk. Start paying attention to what's going on in your external environment so you start to see where your beliefs are and you start to see what beliefs you are holding. So I want to leave you off with one final affirmation. My beliefs shape my success, and I choose empowering beliefs. Thank you so much, and thank you for joining the Shift Network.